Good day, everyone. Jolene here from Chill Lifestyle. Hopefully, you having a good week, and well, it's kind of the end of the week already, but hopefully you've had a good one either way. Okay, so this is just a yes or no pick a card reading. Now, please don't forget that if you've got, you can kind of ask 4 questions. Any questions you want. I'm going to try and go through the yes or no part quite quickly. And then I'm going to also try to focus a little bit more on the why, so we can get a little bit more understanding as to why I have the answer that I want. Okay. Um, and again, just don't forget to clear your energies in between each question so that you don't get confused. Otherwise, you're going to get the wrong answers and it's going to confuse you. So you probably can't see the trinkets pretty well. So I'm going to show you. Pile number 1 is the star. Okay, so we're going to put that there. Pile number 2 has the trinket of the handbag, and I'm going to put it there. Pile number 3 has the trinket of a horse, and pile number 4 has a seashell. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Choose your pile, choose your trinket, choose your numbers down in the description box. Choose anything that makes you feel right. Pause the video if you're needing more time, and I'll get into pile number 1. Hi, if you chose pile number 1 with the star, then this is going to be your reading. Okay, so pile number 1. Okay, so I'm going to get through the yes or no pretty quickly. So if you're not interested in knowing why, you're just wanting a yes or no, then hopefully this makes sense. You're dealing with a situation that you've had a difficulty with. You couldn't really decide, should I stay or should I go, or between two people, or whatever it is. I do feel like there is definitely a third factor that has been involved, which is making it difficult for you to really make it a bit of a choice. There's one thing that you're holding on to, but you need to move away from. There does need to be an end or a relocation in some way. And fate is really trying to move you away from a certain situation, but you're feeling a little bit trapped. And I kind of feel like you try to hold your ground too long in a situation that is just hasn't been working, and it hasn't been working for a very long time, and your stubbornness unfortunately kept you in a situation because you kind of felt like you had been in the situation for such a long time that you were going to try and hold your ground. But I kind of feel like that was the lesson you had to learn, was when, yes, relationships and work and everything that you want, anything that's good, it's worth the hard work. But at the same time, if you hold on to what's not meant for you, it's just draining and it's upsetting and it doesn't ever reap rewards. Okay, so there comes a time limit where you need to go, you know what, I've put in so much effort, I'm not getting a reward back. It's time. I've tried everything, it's time to walk. And I kind of feel like something unexpected will be replaced. Okay, yes, you're quite anxious, you're worried, you're stressed over perhaps walking away, but spirit will reward you. Okay, they've seen you struggle, they know you deserve better, and there's a lot of good news, a lot of happiness that's coming for you, pile number 1. However, as much as there's something really good coming, you still have something. This could be a boss, a friend, a parent, a lover, someone, a friend, child, someone in your life that's very cruel, someone who's very manipulative, and someone who's quite malicious, and they are trying to keep you trapped in the circumstances. Okay. The answer to your question is a yes. So I don't know what that is. If your question is, should I leave this relationship or job, or should I leave? The answer is yes. Okay. Should I move into someone else? The answer is yes. Whatever it is, your answer is a yes. So if that's all you needed to know, you may log off. If you're waiting to understand a little bit more as to what's going on and why, let's see. Oh, okay. So that didn't work so well. Practice compassion, see things from a fresh perspective. And I think you kind of had perhaps needed to see this person as this cruel, malicious person or situation a little bit in a different perspective, because maybe perhaps you held on because you thought it was the best thing for you, or you were scared to leave because you weren't too sure if there was better, or could you do better than this, or maybe this is all as good as it's going to get. And Spirit's saying, well, no, there is something really good coming. The new situation, Spirit is saying, it's because it's new. It means getting to know someone all over again. It's getting to understand how this new person or this new situation is. So in all relationships, whether it's business partnerships, whether it's relationships at home, lovers, whatever it is, you need to be able to speak the language of love, and you need to be able to understand that certain words have power to change. You can change someone else's life. You don't realize what other people are going through, and you also don't realize how you could help someone, okay? This is like quite a good partnership. This next one, I kind of feel like, these are like, close people really having the same views. They both seeing life in a different way, okay? And this person sees life in the way that you do, but you need to understand what they're needing as well as for yourself, okay? So don't forget to be compassionate towards yourself, and you need to learn how a new person is. You can't take an old relationship or an old boss or an old job and put it into a new. It doesn't work like that. So getting to know new people, learning their love language, learning their languages, how they speak, how they act, how that business is, how that business runs, okay? Abundance. So if this is a new job, it's abundant. If this is a new relationship, it's going to be abundant, okay? This is definitely going to lead to abundance. Abundance of love, abundance of money, abundance of good fortune, abundance of happiness, okay? So if that hasn't already given you a reason why this is a yes, we'll get one more card. Harmony. So yes, pile number one, your answer is a yes, okay? Whatever you've gone through, whatever this other person, job, whatever, there was someone very cruel, malicious, and they might have also kept you in a situation, a job, where they were benefiting, and so they kept you in that relationship, whatever it was, for longer than what it needed to be. And so that's why you felt quite trapped. You felt like you always had to defend yourself against this person, like nothing you did was good enough. And this person kind of ran you down in order to make you, to make them feel better, okay? And now Spirit is saying, well, they actually, as much as it's a loss and it's sad and there's a lot of stress after this ending, the reward, the unexpected income that's coming your way, the abundance, okay, whatever that is for you, whether it's money, love, family, happiness, joy, yeah, that's exactly, it's going to bring harmony. But yes, now you need to learn a new skill, you need to learn a new language, you need to learn a new way to react to the new situation, okay? This is a new love, a new job, a new situation that you're now needing to learn from the beginning, okay? So it may be scary. Sometimes we stick to the old because that's what we know. But in the new, it comes with an abundance of blessings. Okay, so it's a yes because what's coming is abundance, okay, and harmony and love. Hope you enjoyed this reading, and give me a thumbs up. Please comment below, and if you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing, and I'll chat to you soon. Goodbye. Welcome to pile number 2 that chose the purse or the handbag. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to get to the yes or no pretty quickly today, and then we'll get into the why. So if you're just looking for the yes or no, then hopefully we'll get to that quick enough for you. Okay, so in pile number 2, we're having a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of confusion that's been happening. However, there's some good news coming in, that there's going to be a message coming in that will perhaps help you, but you're going to have to go through something quite major. So we're talking about a new home, a divorce, moving towns, moving jobs in order to get the new. Okay, so that's a new solid beginning is starting for you. This new solid beginning is going to be something that feels like it's from the past, or it's going to bring back memories of the past. So it's going to feel quite homely is what I'm getting. However, Spirit is warning you not to invest in the wrong people or being in the wrong job. So that's putting too much time, energy, and effort in something that, yes, we need to work hard for what we want, but not when it's not giving back. And when I'm not talking about, starting a business and putting in a little bit of energy for about a year, that can take up to 5 years, but it's your business, so you will eventually start to reap the rewards. But this is like working for a company for years on end and never been appreciated, never been paid your way. And the company can afford it, they just don't want to. Being in a long-term investment home plan, something that's, investing in the wrong people, or even just investing in the wrong place. So there's just a warning here, okay, about that. This new news will bring stuff quite fast, and it's going to bring a wish fulfillment for you. There could also be quite a bit of travels, and this is after a lot of burdens, okay? Someone around you is quite honest, trustworthy, quite a positive, charismatic, powerful person. We've also got someone who's quite sharp-tongued, quite logical. The answer to your question, however, is a no, okay? And I kind of feel like it's because you need to go to the new, but I will pull some cards to get that answer, but it's a no. So if you're not interested in knowing why, then you may move on. I am going to take some of these cards because, if you're wanting it to be a yes, we'll see why. Okay, so Spirit is saying you have to manifest. Go after what you want. You have to manifest. You are carrying too many burdens at the moment. You want a cup of love, or you're wanting an offer to come forward. Things have been in suspension because someone had to see things from a different perspective. And you've been waiting a hell of a long time, but you will have victory, okay? There'll definitely be victory. And I kind of feel like it's going to be victory in something you've been manifesting. So what you might find, and I'm not too sure, you might be happy with a no, okay? And then that's awesome. If you're not happy with a no, then what Spirit is saying is what you're manifesting, perhaps, and what you're asking about may be two opposite things. So if you're asking about one relationship, but you've been manifesting a really, so you're asking about one person, one relationship that you've invested a lot of time and energy and effort into, but it's caused a lot of stress and anxiety, and you may be close to getting a divorce, then what Spirit is saying, it's because what you've been manifesting in the heart of hearts is different to the person that you are with, okay? And so what they're doing is they're helping you change and move away from a troubled friendship, partnership, whatever it is, into something that's actually in alignment, what you've really been wishing for. So the new situation, we've got an Ace of Pentacles, which is an investment. This could be a job offer, a money proposal, or an investment into something new will lead to victory, okay? And this is after some time of obviously having a lot of burdens. The new situation is honest. I'm getting a lot of honesty, a trustworthy person, someone who's very powerful, very positive, very charismatic. This also probably means that you need to feel a lot more positive, powerful, and charismatic, okay, in order to be in alignment with this person. But there is victory. It's a slow burn. It's not, pentacles are slow. So this is a slow burn. This is investing in the right people, investing in the right job, will eventually grow into something bigger long term, okay? We do have soulmate for some of you at the bottom of the deck. So if you've been asking about if this current person is a soulmate, then I think your answer is no. But if you're asking if your soulmate's still out there, then yes, but they're just not in your current situation. Oh my gosh, and then it came out soulmate. So I really feel like this new, if you're not looking for love, this new situation is your perfect job, your perfect friend, partner, house, something that's really, you could be meeting your soul tribe in some way or form, okay? So the answer is a no to your specific question, but I kind of feel like a new beginning. It could even be going back to an old house or an old girlfriend or boyfriend, but that could be a soulmate, because that's also a thing of soulmate, but but you've got to move or change from where you currently are right now. Current home, current relationship, something needs to end. And then I kind of feel like you may be traveling, because we also got a horse, travel, towards a soulmate. Okay, hopefully this helps, and I'll chat to you soon. Hello, pal number 3. If you chose the horse, then this is going to be your reading. Okay, I'm going to try and get through these as quick as possible just to give a yes or no, and then I will focus in on the why. Right, so this is something that's quite passionate. It could be quite a union of some sort. It's about working together in partnership. There's more stability, and this is after a time of feeling a bit lonely or having financial troubles. I kind of feel like this is a gift of money, or a job coming in, and it's going to give you enough money that you can start giving to others. Okay. Just be aware of either sabotage in some way. Maybe perhaps someone will try to sabotage you, or even sabotaging yourself, or any kind of disagreements. Don't allow other people's negative energies to get in your way. Okay, I kind of feel like you might have a little bit of extra money and feel a little bit more like you can spend some more money on yourself. Also putting yourself first and really working on yourself. Giving yourself more time, energy, and effort will help you, and it will lead to something better. We've got a lot of finances coming in here. The end is the big financial successes ahead, but right in the middle of all this beautiful cards is this negative person, and I kind of feel like this negative person's holding you back. So this could be a mom, a dad, a brother, a child, a best friend, a boss, whatever. This is someone who perhaps provokes you. Just don't let them trigger you. Someone else around you is quite good, quite positive. We do have a romantic possibility here, and we have got someone who's loyal and generous. The answer to your question, yes. Okay, so whatever your question is, if you're just wanting a yes or no, it's definitely a yes. If you're not wanting to know, or if you're wanting to know why it's a yes, then let's get into that. Okay, so I kind of felt like there's some kind of studies coming up. So this could just be some knowledge coming in, learning, reading more about things. There has been children involved. I do get, a lot of stability and body care. So we did have that whole, the Nine of Pentacles is also very much looking after yourself, pampering yourselves. We also have new love at the bottom of the deck. What else do we have? Why is this a yes for pile number 3, please, Spirit? Why is this a yes? Ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. Okay. So maybe you try to go it alone too often. And Spirit is saying you can just ask for support. What else do we have here? Oh, Nine of Pentacles twice. Okay. Oh, star, wish fulfillment, hope. There does need to be a little bit of balancing your budget in order to make this work, and you need to move away from this negative person. Okay, you are moving away from harsher waters into better waters. So there's victory ahead. There's good stuff, but right now, body care, looking after you, putting you first, is what's going to lead to financial successes. But it's a yes. Okay. That's what I have for you, pile number 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and take care. And welcome to those of you who have chosen the seashell at pile number 4. This is your reading. Okay, I'm going to try to get to the yes or no pretty quickly so I can get to the whys. And if you're not interested in the why, you can just move off. Okay, so there's some kind of truth that's coming in, and it's going to mean changes to your life. This truth could bring an ending as well as some new beginnings. There's a lot of balance that needs to happen in order to get what you're wanting. There's also been quite a bit of loss, a bit of sadness, a bit of stress. I kind of feel like in between all this, mental stability is going to help you. There's change and conflict, but there will be victory eventually, but you've got to listen to your intuition. Okay, there's been a lot of choices, and someone has not really been who they said they were. And so there's a bit of walking away towards something that you're really wanting. There's something that has to come to an end, to a completion, even though you are tired, because it's causing you a lot of worry, a lot of grief, a lot of health problems, a lot of, as I said, a lot of fears, a lot of stress. Yeah, there's definitely, you've probably experienced quite a bit of bad news, or you have had bad news, or about to have some bad news coming in. This could be some kind of gossip that you might find out about at the party. There's someone else around you that's quite influential, romantic person. The answer to your question, however, whatever it may be, it's a no, okay? If you're wanting to know why, then stick around. If you're not, then enjoy, and hope you enjoy the reading. Okay, so why is this a no for pile number 4? Oh, King of Cups twice. So love, balancing your emotions. Okay, maybe your emotions are all over the place, or you want something that's balanced, but you're accepting something that's not so balanced. Okay, you're holding on to something. Okay, so you could be holding on to something that's not good for you, what's causing you strain and stress. You need to have more balance. If it's about money, then you need to balance your emotions, and you're holding on to your money too much, so you're not allowing new money to come in. Okay, you're about to have something come out of the blue, and it might be some kind of cutting truth that's going to come to you out of the blue, but I kind of feel like it's going to take you out of a situation that you're done with because you've just worked too hard on. Okay, yeah, I'm really feeling like, yeah, sadness, heartbreak. Yeah, you're stuck in a situation. I kind of feel like till the better end, you believed, you held on to something that's it's just bringing you pain and more pain and more pain. And now Spirit is saying they're going to help you manifest something better, but you need to release this situation. Okay, you need to learn a little bit more about yourself. Definitely need to walk away. There are other options out there. Okay, something else will lead to commitment. This one I kind of feel like, so I'll show you the card. It feels like this situation that you perhaps are asking about, I mean, unless of course the no is a good no for you. So I'm kind of feeling like something that looked like a good cup, like a good emotional cup, it may have looked like, let's just say, all the coins turned out to be the devil. Okay, it's like one of those situations. Someone who looked all, golden and good and great turned out to be undependable and not, particularly as good as what you thought. So I think that's the lesson that you had to learn, was that, not all is what it seems. And again, you want something you've been trying to manifest something that's more committed, something that's more balanced, something that's more emotional. But you've been holding on to something that's conflict and pain. Okay, there are miracles coming for you, pile number 4, but in order to bring about these miracles and this change, you have to walk away and leave something behind that you just need to drop it. Okay, we know you've held on for such a long time, but Spirit saying is just you need to drop it. You need to drop these burdens. You need to just rest, take care of yourself, and then move on from something that's just not, that's just bringing a lot of pain. Okay, physical, emotional, whatever this is for you. Okay, pile number 4, it's a no. Hopefully you like this reading either way, and I'll speak to you soon.